about to snap. So right here, I just noticed the cracks. Check it out. Look at that. On both sides.
Bummer, dude.
Dude, it's literally about to just pop off. Dude. I'm gonna have to come back to that one. I'm exhausted. And my brake lever is starting to crack. I think I tightened it too much. I heard a cracking and I thought maybe I was stripping out the bolt or the nut, but it's definitely the brake lever. Check it out. Nice little cracks right there. Not stoked. Oh! Ooh. Feeble? Jeez, man.
I didn't think I would overshoot that.
Yeah. Dude, that was so sick. I'm done. I can't anymore today. Pretty stoked on that one though. Haven't done that in like a year and a half. Maybe even 2 years. Alright guys, I wanted to give you a quick update about what's going on with our house. If you guys have been following the channel for a while, then you know that when we purchased this house, we flooded out within the first 2 weeks of owning it. So everything has been coming out of pocket downstairs to remodel and all that stuff. And plus, because we've been in quarantine and I've been working from home, we've been doing a lot of remodeling around the house in general. So I just wanted to show you some of the stuff that's been happening. If you guys don't care about any of that stuff, thank you guys for watching. But yeah, let me show you, starting with the office. Alright, so this is my office. So it's not completely done yet. I ended up getting a new couch several months back that I've been wanting a red couch for a long time, and she won't let me put it anywhere in the house. And I said, well, this is my office, so I'm gonna put one in my office. So yeah, I love that thing. The challenge that I had is that this is the only space in this room that I could have it. There's a part of a wall right there. There's that thing that's permanently built in, which is actually part of the ventilation system for the house. This part of the wall, because of that section right there, wouldn't really fit a couch. It would look weird. So this is the only place that I could possibly put one, aside from like right here where I have all my computer stuff, like my work stuff and everything. That is a love seat, but it's also a pull-out too. So there's like a twin size mattress on the inside, which is kind of rad. So pull-out mattress over there if somebody wants to actually crash. Put a little rug in place. That's the Evo wheel right there, but it's actually going to be a coffee table that I'm currently still working on. It's going to be raised up from the floor, of course, at least another 4 or 5 inches. I just got to build a base for it, but I needed to find a piece of glass. So I'm just trying to make it my own, you know what I mean? Like there's my guitars on the wall right there. That's my first guitar ever. And that guitar right there is actually the one that I've had for, I don't even know how long, but if you guys know anything about music, that used to be owned, that baby blue one used to be owned by the guitar player from Fall Out Boy. When they went on hiatus, I bought 2 of them, and I sold the black one and I kept the baby blue one. I love that guitar. But yeah, this is like my work area right now. For the time being, that I built that desk, and then those 3 screens right there are actually my work screens. So hopefully once all this quarantine stuff is done, I can get back to the office and take all that crap back, and I can have my normal desk back in one piece. But yeah, so it's coming along in here. There's a couple more things. This is where I'm actually gonna be doing a lot of videos from, so I might be doing some painting, maybe paint that thing white or whatever, but it's coming along. It looks pretty good, man. I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, guys, so please don't mind the mess in here. I know it's a little messy in here. It's still kind of under construction, but we finally got this room painted the color that we want. The reason why it's this dark is because it's gonna be an entertainment room, which is kind of rad. We put new lights in the ceilings. All the ceiling tiles are gonna get replaced eventually, but we just wanted a little bit lighter because it had like one fluorescent light like right here, and it was just like super dark and sketchy. Of course, we finished the floors as well. This is all porcelain tile that Liz and I actually laid down ourselves. So I thought it looked pretty good, man, honestly. The whole basement's actually going to look like this eventually, as well as the upstairs, which you guys have seen in the past. But yeah, right now, that wall hasn't been painted yet, even though the rest of it has, because that wall is actually going to be the wall where we put a big TV. So I'm actually going to set that up as like wood slats going across the whole thing, and then painting it white, and then putting a really big TV. Not that one, because that thing's like 12 years old. Really big, like 75-inch TV right there. And then this bed's gonna go away. We're gonna have like couches and stuff down here. So this room's gonna be pretty dope, man. This corner right over here is actually gonna be where our bar is gonna be, and then like a popcorn machine and stuff like that. So we're gonna make it like really fun and like festive and stuff in here. That way it almost looks like a movie theater. Like this wall right here is also gonna have like posters of like favorite movies and stuff that are like backlit. I'm pretty excited about this room, man. And then the back deck, we actually completely freaking redone. It's insane. Like, we did so much work to this thing. We put all new wood at the top here, even though we're gonna replace it because some of it started warping already, which is kind of insane. Not a fan, so I think we went too thin on it, so we're gonna replace that. But yeah, so we completely did the whole deck ourselves. It's completely new, restained perfectly, and then we did all of this white because it used to be like a really crappy brown color. We're gonna be adding like a canopy cover over this whole little area by the door because it gets really hot, especially with this darker stain here. It just absorbs so much heat. It's terrible. So I'm gonna be building a couple like columns right there, and then adding a nice shade over this whole little area with some lights and maybe some misters if it's too hot out. A friend of mine showed me that when I was back in Florida visiting, and it came out rad. So that's gonna be happening here. All that's left is to cover all of this stuff. It used to have lattice, which is kind of right there, and I hate lattice. It's like the X stuff for all you guys that don't know what that is. It just looked really terrible. So we're gonna be putting slats across the whole thing, kind of like this little bench right here with spaces in the middle, but going across the whole thing and then painting it white. It took us several weeks to actually finish that because we've been battling like rain and all that stuff. Like, yeah, see that? It's just gonna rain again. We're really proud of this deck, man. It looks freaking awesome. As soon as we're done here with like all of the lights and the cover and everything, then we're gonna work on the front. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I didn't bore you too much with a little status update about our house, but I'm really proud of where we've been going with it. So it looks pretty great. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.